What if the quietest moments of your life began to feel like a trap? What if the world you thought you knew started bending, twisting, leaving you uncertain of who you are or who you can trust? That's the unsettling terrain Leonardo DiCaprio is stepping into with his next film, What Happens at Night, a project that brings him together with Martin Scorsese once more, and this time, Jennifer Lawrence joins the fray. The story, drawn from Peter Cameron's ghostly novel, follows an American couple traveling to a remote European town with a simple, desperate goal: to adopt a child. They arrive in the snow, carrying hope and anxiety in equal measure, and the town greets them with a hospitality that is polite, deliberate, and faintly off. Their refuge is a large, sprawling hotel that feels alive, populated by characters who are anything but ordinary. A singer with a voice that lingers too long in the mind, a faith healer dispensing riddles as easily as advice, a businessman whose polished shoes hide a calculating gaze. It is a place where doors open silently, mirrors reflect more than just your face, and every corridor seems to stretch just a little further than reason allows. The couple's journey is outward and inward. The wife battles an illness that drains her strength but sharpens her perception, while the husband wrestles with the pressure to protect, provide, and remain sane. The hotel's residents act as guides, antagonists, and mirrors, each interaction blurring the line between reality and hallucination. The story isn't about jump scares or cheap thrills. It's about the slow corrosion of certainty, and the way fear creeps into the spaces we thought were safe. Each snow-laden day, each candle-lit corridor, each cryptic remark pushes the couple closer to the edge of understanding, and, simultaneously, closer to each other. DiCaprio's involvement here is significant. After years of tackling battles both literal and moral, from the grit and snow of The Revenant to the chaotic glamour of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he steps into a quieter, though no less demanding, battlefield, the mind. The role demands nuance, emotional depth, and the ability to anchor a story in the face of supernatural distortion. Jennifer Lawrence, working with Scorsese for the first time, brings her own intensity and vulnerability, creating a counterbalance that promises electricity on screen. Together, they navigate a narrative that is psychologically intricate, morally ambiguous, and emotionally charged. Martin Scorsese's direction guarantees more than just visual splendor. Known for probing the depths of human behavior under pressure, Scorsese crafts tension with patience. He allows dread to accumulate slowly, building a sense of unease that thrives in subtle gestures, unspoken words, and the weight of what is deliberately left unseen. Here, in What Happens at Night, he applies that mastery to a supernatural thriller, blending the ghost story aesthetic with psychological realism. The result is likely to be a film that lingers, the kind of story you continue to think about long after the credits roll, questioning what was real, what was imagined, and how deeply one's perception can be trusted. The production, set to begin in early 2026, is backed by Apple Original Films in partnership with StudioCanal. That combination suggests a high-production, prestige thriller with a strong cinematic identity. The focus will likely remain on atmosphere, character, and psychological tension, rather than traditional horror tropes. This is a film that will reward patience, observation, and an appreciation for finely tuned performances. For DiCaprio, What Happens at Night represents more than another collaboration with a legendary director. It is a chance to explore vulnerability, to inhabit a character whose battles are as internal as they are external. It is a reminder that his career, built on ambition and fearlessness, continues to evolve. This is not simply a return, it is a deepening, a willingness to engage with narrative and emotional complexity in a way few actors dare at this stage. In the end, the film promises a journey where the familiar becomes strange, where love and fear intermingle, and where the human mind is tested against forces it cannot fully understand. It is suspense wrapped in snow, morality wrapped in shadow, a story that asks the audience to watch closely and trust cautiously. And if nothing else, it will give us Leonardo DiCaprio navigating a haunted hotel, snow to his boots, and just enough humor in human interactions to remind us why we keep following him, through battles, through haunted nights, and into the very edges of cinematic tension.